the all-stars versus the no-stars. Who will prevail?
John? Yep. Good find.
Shoot that, John.
Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Dallas, Texas. The location for the Timberwolves. A power player out of the backcourt with insane athleticism. Anthony Edwards will be one of the team's catalysts as they gear up for the action at American Airlines Center. Timberwolves, Mavs. Coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Reed is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Grant Williams is out there with Ivica Zubac. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
So Dallas will get the first possession. McDaniel's defending. Outside Williams, pass to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Pocket 6. Edwards with the block. They get it back. It's up a 3. Again, Irving missing. Guarded by Doncic. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so it's Dallas with it. Takes it inside. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
Some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Now Edwards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First person. You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a number 1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
About a minute played so far here in the first. McDaniel's defending. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense offense right now, still trying to find its way.
Count it.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Williams looking over the floor. The pass to Doncic. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Poked loose. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Guarded by Doncic. Passes it to Towns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's Zubac. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. They can't stop the run with that one. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hit.
Doncic passes to Irving over Edwards, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Edwards against Irving.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Irving. Reed misses. Mavericks trailed by 3. Doncic passes to Williams. It's not going to go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Shoots. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk. No question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Reed following the score by Dallas. That one off the back iron and out.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. From 12 feet out. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And McDaniels with the block.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Edwards defending. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. It's blocked. On the wing, Doncic. Cranes the three-pointer. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now the Mavericks with it, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
2 shots.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And that one misses.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
So both teams changing it up here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. To the paint, the kick out to Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jang inside. Bull covering. Here's Mann. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. And the shot goes in.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly
Take a break.
when you
Take
look
a
at
break.
his skills as a
2
basketball
shots.
player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And the first one at the line is good.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Moore. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Timberwolves passing it around. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Pass to Irving. Here's Bull. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Rushing off the contact, Bull not holding back there.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Clark, here we are looking at a player like Bull. Big man who continues to improve.
And part of that improvement clearly is work ethic, taking coaching, but also he's a confident young man. He believes that he belongs in this league, and he backs it up with how he carries himself and how he plays.
Now here's Moore. Out to the right wing. Here's Jang, and it's blocked. Bull to pass to Hardy. Back to Bull. On its way from Irving for 2, and another basket for Dallas.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
to the left side wing. Here's Jang. Nice D from Doncic.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Down low. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
And here's Hardy. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lively the pass to Bull. From deep. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Thunder. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
Doncic passes to Lively. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Towns. Mavericks making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Moore with the steal. Over to the left wing. Fontecchio. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And he makes that one. Towns has got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Fontecchio. Fontecchio's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Lively. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 13 feet away. And Towns gets it to go. He's got 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The pass to Lewis. Here's Lively. The shot from the low post is good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Man passes to Fontecchio. Shoots it up. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Hardy passes to Irving. And here is Lewis. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Lively. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. 2 on the clock. Goes back up.
More than just long arms and long legs. Ball has some quickness to him as a defender, too.
It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Timberwolves leading by 3. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at center. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And so it's Minnesota with it. 3-point lead. Fontecchio. Edwards defending. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. A nice shot by McDaniel.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Doncic. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Shoots the three. The three ball from Doncic.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Passes it to Reed. Dishes it to Edwards. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And they call an illegal screen here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Out to the wing. Lets it go. The Mavericks pull it in. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Who is outside? Six on the shot clock. Zubac. That one wide left for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players. They've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 4. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Now, here's Reed. 6 to shoot from the top of the key.
Come on.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points last game. Shot clock at 5. No coverage that time. McDaniels got his second basket. Mavericks trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Edwards defending. Lewis outside. And it's all evened up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Edwards defending. And that one is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lewis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Timberwolves call time.
We got free t-shirts heading your way, fans. Get out of your seats, get on your feet, and make some noise!
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And it's Jang in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Outside, Edwards. Williams against Jang, and it's blocked. Inside, here's Lewis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Lively. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Edwards with it. He had 25 points in the win against Houston.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
McDaniels defending. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Lewis. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's McDaniels. He's covered closely, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
His first personal.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bull. He's checked in for Grant Williams. Kyrie Irving comes in for Doncic. And it's Hardy in for Lewis. Pass to Lively. Now here's Hardy. Nothing on the board. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Not just a threat inside. Bull can stretch things out, too.
Towns, the pass to Moore. Back to Towns. To the paint. And Moore kicks to Zhang. Here's Mann. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Now, here's Hardy. 4-point game. Zhang against Bull. And here's Hardy. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Irving can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Hardy. Still scoreless. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. The pass to Zhang. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Moving against Towns. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the
Now
foul.
at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
Free throw no good for Irving.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
The Timberwolves had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Mavericks trail by 6. got a hand on it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Moore. The feed to Jang. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. 1:46 left to play here in the half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second team foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ball against Jang. Towns, high post. Top of the key. It's deflected. Here's Lively. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Irving kicks the ball. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Here's Hardy after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Lively. Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one's good. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A 3 ball connects from 3-point range. Hardy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Mann. Rebounded by Hardy. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
You see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Karl Anthony Towns. He had 16 points and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass and giving them a physical and a middle edge, Ernie.
And, Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
It was a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the ball. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Hardy, Bull out there with Williams. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Doncic. Lively the pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Down low. Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with the defender right on him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Lively. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
To the paint. Hardy passes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Outside Williams. Poked away. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Free throw good, Edwards. Lewis checked in for Dallas. And Edwards drops them both. Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
It's time for T-shirt!
Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Doncic. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more, and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Lewis. It's hauled in by Edwards. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Lewis. Now here's Hardy. Here's the pass to Doncic. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is. Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Back to Doncic. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Missed inside.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns, no luck. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic feeling it out. Lewis attacking. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Minnesota calls timeout.
Timeout call. Oh, you know what time it is, Mavs fans. Here comes your detailed crew.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, getting around 24 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Passes to Lewis. Three-pointer. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic outside. Here's Bull. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bull very often, but it was on display there.
Now here's McDaniels. He has 7. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. And Bull sends it back.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Lewis. Minnesota also with the sub. Fontecchio's checked in. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Williams. No good. That would have tied it. The Timberwolves have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Now, Jang. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Fontecchio. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Irving looking for an opening. Guarded by Reed. Reed with the block. Fontecchio. He's got 11. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal. For the tie. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Doncic outside. Kicks it to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. Minnesota with the rebound. Fontecchio. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's man, guarded by Doncic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic, and that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Moore is checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Moore. He has yet to score. Right side, Irving. Rebounded by Moore.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Man passes to Jang. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
To Doncic from 15 feet away, and it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Fontecchio's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Moore kicks to Reed.
2 minutes remaining.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Count ball. That's a jump ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. And Ball sends it back, and they recover it. They shoot again. Kick out to Moore. Here's man. He's covered by Irving. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Goes up again. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. They could use a bucket. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
Pass to Reed. Irving against Moore. Great D that time from Irving. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Minnesota in the lead. Jang with the ball. And the pass to Fontecchio. Timberwolves passing it around. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Does he even have to jump? Bull is a long guy.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's man. 12 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
It's a tie game in Dallas. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Zhang is out there with Towns.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Who is outside? Back to Williams. To take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's McDaniel. It's blocked. Moving against Edwards. Outside Irving. Williams with a clean look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Edwards drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Free throw good, Edwards.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And Edwards drops them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Williams against Chang. Left side Williams, who is outside. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards into the lane. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Edwards got 25 points in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Who is outside? Off on the layup.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Pass to Chang. To take the lead. Knocked away. Stolen by Lewis. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Towns.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Zubac is checked in for Dallas. The free throw drops for Lewis. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. The dish to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Irving. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Lewis. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 4. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Drills it from outside.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes.
McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Passes it to Zubac. Irving with the ball. Edwards defending. Irving against Edwards. Dallas again missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here's McDaniels. He kicks it to Jang. To take the lead. That one doesn't go. Williams with the defensive effort. Pass to Irving. Here's Lewis, and the rejection by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
To the middle, stolen by Lewis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Town.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to the head coach of the Mavericks talk with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So it's the Timberwolves now. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Towns. Misses off the left iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Williams passes to Hardy. And here is Zubac. Jang defending. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a three-point Maverick lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Zubac after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. The pass to Edwards. The shot, no good. Good D by Irving. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Kyrie Irving.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Hardy. And a change for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trailed by 3. And here's Edwards. Let's go. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. To the inside, stolen by Zubac. McDaniels defending. And rejection by McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Passes it to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
McDaniels defending. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
To the middle. Here's Reed. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Here's Towns, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 26 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's McDaniels. It's tipped. And rejection by McDaniels. Here's Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands. He's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Williams. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. It's good. 30 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? Overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Free throw line jump shot. Edwards can't hit. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Williams dishes to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Minnesota.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
The first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
If you want a guy who makes plays when it matters most, the guy you want is Luka controlling the offense here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Doncic passes to Lively. It falls!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Doncic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 4. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Here's Dallas. Williams kicks to Doncic. Irving for 3. The shot that time, not on target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Here's Edwards. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Minnesota making a switch. Zhang's checked in.
Timberwolves substitution.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try this in the game.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot misses. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
The 3. Pass to McDaniels. Launches from deep. No good. Shot missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.